is called as a pi, its meaning is what are the major roles that is going to be playing between the vertices and edges we are saying. It's called as a graph. So graph is a triple ordered set we say. It's called as a triple ordered set. Triple ordered is V, it's a set of vertices of a graph G. E is a set of edges of a graph G. Phi is nothing but a relationship between the vertices and edges. So here the graph, it's classified into two types. One we will say it as a simple graph. One we are saying it as a simple graph. Second we are saying it as a non-simple graph. Okay, non-simple graph we are saying. But what is the meaning of simple graph? Whenever we are defining a graph G, its meaning is the graph is a simple graph. Okay, well, it's not, it's going to be an unsimple graph, it's going to be a simple graph. But what is meaning of a simple graph? Its meaning is a graph with no loops and parallel edges. It's called as a simple graph. But what is an example of a graph? Suppose let me take it as a 4 points and we are connected by this. Let me have some more edges over here. So this nodes I am making it as V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. So what is called as capital V of G? Capital V of G we are saying as a set of vertices. Set of vertices, its meaning is the number of points that is used to draw a graph is called as the set of vertices. How many number of vertices we have used? 5. So V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. It's called as the set of vertices of a graph G. And this line are called as the edges. So we are naming the edges as E1, E2, E3, E4, E5. So here we are saying E of G is nothing but a set of edges E1, E2, E3, E4, E5. Now we are talking about the relationship between the edges and vertices. So when we are talking about the relationship between the vertices and edges, we are saying E1 is connected with, look at here, V1 is a vertices, is connecting with V4 and connecting with V2. We are saying it is connected with V4 and V2. It's called as the adjacent. It's called as the adjacent. V1 adjacent with V2. V1 is adjacent with V4. Now, V2 is not adjacent with V5. I can say V2, this is my vertices V2. V2 is not adjacent with V5 because we don't have any edges with E5. So I am saying that V2, it is not adjacent. Next we are talking about incident. When I am talking about incident, we are talking about the relationship between the edges and vertices. When I am saying as an adjacent, we are talking about the relationship between the vertices to vertices. V1 adjacent with V4, V1 adjacent with V2. So the relationship between the vertices. When I am talking about incidents, we are talking about the relationship between the vertices and edges. Now I am saying that E1 is incident. Otherwise we are saying as connected with V1. E1 is connected with V4, I can say. Then E3 is not connected with, I can say V1, V4, V5. This is called as the relationship